actually Olympics have next month. So, what do you think about India's chances in shooting? You know, we have a large shooting contingent.
Yes, I think the largest ever in history, and I think I'm very positive we'll do well. Of course, I know very well that what your next question is going to be, which was we didn't do too well in Tokyo, but I'm positive and hopeful of a good performance by our athletes. There's so many athletes who've qualified with strong performances. They've undergone a rigorous domestic selection process as well this time. So I'm quite hopeful and positive that we come back with some good results.
So do you think it was a correct call to leave out
It's not a call; it's a matter of selection. There's a process, a due process laid out, and they followed the process. And you'll ask the same question in case the process was not followed, then there would be questions asked. But the fair process was put out out for everybody. It was followed. Of course, I feel bad for Rudrangsh, who's been a good athlete and who's been doing consistently well. But he's young, and I'm sure that there will be many more opportunities for him.
Do you believe it is a fair procedure? Because he is the one who won quota for us.
Well, that is the process laid down for the country. Many countries follow that process. It's not just that India is following that process. The quota doesn't belong to an athlete per se. It belongs to the country. And a process was put out in time, well in advance, and I think credit to the federation for following the process. I think as athletes, what do we need? We need a clear system, we need a clear process, and we need that clear system and policies followed. And that is what has been done, which I think, if it is fair, when the athlete doesn't make it, there will be a few who will be disappointed. It is natural, it is fair, it's a
Rudrangsh is
normal
still
thing.
in talks with IOA about,
Oh, I am not aware of all of this. I have no clue. I just saw a press release of the team being announced, so I have no idea of who is in talks with.
Abhinav, overall about the medals tally, there's been a lot of talk that there will be double digit this time. PT Usha has said that. So, do you feel?
Well, I think we won 7 in
Tokyo.
without shooting, firing at all. So if we come close, or if we do, I think it is realistic to expect close to 10, which would put us in double digits. So I'm hopeful for that.
So how do you look at Manu Bhaker shaping up end of the
I don't want to discuss any particular athlete, but I think all of them who've made the team have made it well, have the potential to go and do well. Of course, Manu has done well. She's experienced. She has an experience of competing in Tokyo, and now I think she's competing in 3 odd events in Paris. So I wish her well. I wish her all the best, and hoping for good results from her, but also from the rest.
Are you hoping for an end to the infighting in IOA? Certain issues, appointment of CEO and stuff like
I'm
that.
just too busy in my life to be engaged in these challenges. I have nothing to comment on.
And so any comments particularly on the test squad, any sort of mental block, given the pressure, given the
Looks at this
expectations,
Well, the event has not happened, so where is the mental block? Let's give them a chance at least. Yeah.
And there's also a lot of talk about India hosting the 2036 Olympics. You believe that we should be,
Well, I think obviously the decision of allotting the games of 2036 will not happen for the next couple of years. Of course, India has made her intentions very clear, with the Honorable Prime Minister declaring that at the IOC session, which was held right here in Mumbai. So let's see how it pans out. As an Indian fan and as an Indian athlete, of course, I'd love to see the Olympics come to India. And I'm sure that the Olympics will come to India. The only question is when.
Good afternoon, sir. What are your wishes for IISM? What are you expecting from them?
Well, I wish the IISM all the very best. Firstly, congratulations to all the graduating students.
Yes, sir.
The IISM has made a very good and significant contribution in empowering the skill force required to
Yes.
take Indian sport forward. So kudos to them for all their great work, and wish all the students, graduating students, all the very best, and hopefully they can make all a meaningful contribution to Indian sport.
Thank you so much, sir.
And one last this thing, like Neeraj Chopra, also gold medal winner like you in Olympics. And what advice would you give him going as a defending champion?
Well, I think it's important, and all athletes know, and Neeraj would know for sure. In sport, yesterday never counts. You're only as good as what you're on the present day. So I think the only advice to him would be to focus on his process, to remain in the present moment, and to keep all distractions at bay. Because obviously, with the profile that he enjoys, there will be a lot of eyeballs on him. There will be a lot of expectation on him. But I think it is for him to put that on in the side and just remain focused on doing what he does so well.
Will you be there in Paris?
Yes, sir.